Hello everyone, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc! Last episode we just finished the first chapter's trial, and now we're getting to the end of the first chapter, and we're going into chapter 2. So yeah! Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? Of course, Kyoko. She moved in close and whispered into my ear! Whoa! Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. What? It's about Sayaka, isn't it? Uh-oh. I'm surprised you figured it out, considering you couldn't figure out Leon's damn name! I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that. Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now. Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What? The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care about what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was. She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. It's almost ironic when you think about it. Aw, man, why are you telling me this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. Uh-oh. No! I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic. Whoa! Huh? Kidding, I just have pretty good intuition. Ah, Makoto! Chapter 1 to survive! I didn't remember that scene. That is an interesting scene. Oh man. Surviving students, 12. And we're missing 3. To be continued! In this episode, don't worry. It's not gonna be a 4-minute episode. You received the Despair Bat present! Oh, how fitting! Thanks! Wow! I really wanted that! ... We're on to chapter 2 now! Oh, Makoto has nothing to say. Geez, it's so bad being in this room. Oh, it's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. Oh no, Makoto! After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses. It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Wow, Monokuma, how generous of you. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Oh no, I should have looked around. Sorry I'm late. Hey, are you okay, Makoto? You sure took your sweet time! I was just about to go get you and drag you back here! Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Oh my god, Ishimaru! Jesus, that's fucked up, man! Why would you say something like that? Thank you, Mondo. My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left, and his bathroom looked a bit different. Like the whole thing never happened. It must be tough staying in there, knowing what happened. Why don't you stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying in there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto! Hey, cheer up! Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here. So everyone, just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean? The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may not be too great of a risk. Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. No! No what? I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean? Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? Oh no. She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Oh, Chihiro. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Ding dong bing bong. Speaking of which... Is it nighttime? Ahem! This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Wow, Monokuma.
What was that about just now?
Was he saying it was our fault for what happened? That's pretty cruel, man. The piece of shit! Who does he think he is? Don't listen to him, guys. He's just trying to get to you. And so, the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Oh man, all we get to see Chapter 2 screen! Boy's Life of Despair, Daily Life. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us to the gym. What's he gonna do this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it. Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength and a little speed to those young bodies of yours. Oh my gosh. Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Oh, sorry, that was Makoto. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up for you. A whole new world? It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. Thanks, Monokuma! With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But... a new world?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
That seems unlikely. Well, we don't know till we look! Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time. Okay then, let's split up and start investigating! When you're done, everyone meet up back at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that? More like staple food source! Now let's get moving! Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Okay, I gotta spend those Mono coins! You guys see how many Mono coins we got? I'm starting to realize I must have got a bunch of those before, but I think I spent them on like one try each. Like I think I put a bunch of coins in for one try before. Hey Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad! This is super bad, man! What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all... Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awful! A bad, awful, terrible trap! That stuff you see lined up there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? Oh, I've been struck with knowledge! It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin! Let me out of here! Let me out! I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Okay, what are you seeing there, Yasuhiro? Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Winning championships and stuff probably come naturally to anyone going to school here. I don't see anything different in there, Yasuhiro. Why is it affecting you now? You going a little crazy? Hi, Taka! Makoto! Look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone! It would seem that a path to the second floor has opened up! But it is also of utmost importance to double-check the areas we already know about, just in case. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you! Oh, it's always up to me! It's always up to me! Hi, Mondo! I'm gonna talk to Mondo before I go spend my Mono coins. I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but... just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us. Hey! Don't make that face! You look like a pussy! You want me to put some fighting spirit in ya? Well, do ya? No thanks. I think I've got enough for now. Well, okay. I'm gonna go look for another way out then. Okay. Thanks, Mondo. At least you're actually helping me look. I should look around the school first. I need to find out what Monokuma meant by a new world. Well, we know what he meant by a new world. He opened up the second floor. Let's take a look around the school first. I'm looking! I'm looking, Makoto! That's the trial room. I know what door opened, I think. I think it's the one with the... Oh, well. Never mind! I was gonna say I thought the door with the tape over it opened, but... Huh. Well, I can't really look around this floor then. I should look around the school first. I need to know what Monokuma meant by new world. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Okay, well, the only thing to check out is the second floor then. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? Maybe you should go find out. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. There's a bunch of new things to discover. Oh, we can't go in there. This is the girls' bathroom. If I even took one step in there, I'd become a total creep in everyone's eyes, and that'd be it for me. Yeah, they'd kill you just because you're a creep. They'd be like, what kind of guy goes in the women's washroom? How dare you? There's a bolted thing there. Huh? This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. Ah, that's the one place we could look! I was hoping I could get a Mono coin, or look at the vaulted something or another. What's in here? Huh? Oh, it's a classroom! The baby is sleeping, please be quiet. Same. This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. Okay, I'm gonna take a close look around too, because I need more Mono coins. I know it's pointless, but I can't stop looking at the clock. Even if the time was wrong, I wouldn't have any way of knowing. I really don't like that. Mono coin! We have 76! We have so many. The surveillance camera. It's looking at every move we make. If I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. Oh, well, don't do that then. Don't break it, Makoto. I'm just looking for Mono coins. You enjoy yourself. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but on the second floor, too. The windows here have metal plates covering them. 77 Mono coins. What about here? Okay. Let's leave. Leave the classroom. Leave the classroom. Leave the classroom. There's nothing over here. It's such a weird hallway. It's just a little nook. Then you go in there, I guess. I suppose. Oh, look! That's where the... Oop, I didn't mean to put that up. I wanted to sprint. This is where the third floor is. The gate's blocking my way, so there's still another floor. Which means not everything has opened up yet. It's only your second trial coming up, Makoto. Or, only your first trial yet. Your second one isn't even in the picture yet. What can I look at? I guess none of that. This is the library. I'm gonna save that for last. Let's go in this classroom, and then we'll look in the library. That's gonna be our last thing to look at. Reality isn't everything. Okay, let's look at the clock. It's okay, we don't need that flavor text. We just skip through it. Camera! He's probably just like, oh, Monokuma looking at us through the cameras. Oh my gosh. That's so scary. Why does he do that? You know, that's probably what he's saying. I just want coins. Okay, we look through all this, now we go to the library. Leave the area, yeah. Yeah. Okay, whoa, I gotta turn around. Whoa. Okay, now we go to the library. This is the last place to look at up here. Hi guys! Everybody's chilling in here. Hi Byakuya! Oh, the shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. Ah, Mono coin! 79. Okay. Oh, there's so many things to look at. Okay, let's look over here. The shelf is packed tight with books. Yeah, we read that. 80 coins! We're collecting them at this point. Yep. Okay. Look over in the corner. Okay, let's look at the desk. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. Another coin! Yeah, we love coins! Let's look at this letter. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy? It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. That's illegal, Kyoko! What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak has stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely. The mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. Uh-huh. But I didn't get that sense at all. No, it was only you, Makoto. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been all in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this. That must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming this letter is real. If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering the connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although, I can't really say any more until we find out more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison all of us here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or it gives you a little speck of hope, at least. If it's true. I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. Okay, there's a camera over here, and there's a laptop? Briefcase. How long am I going to be stuck here being watched by all these cameras? Briefcase? Oh, it's a laptop! It looks like a laptop! The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. There's a thing that says loan! Should I talk to everybody? I'll talk to Toko. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko?
Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far.
Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
Comic books? Young adult? That stuff's a waste of time.
I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all.
Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action.
Boy on boy. I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth, throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Ugh, just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, you've insulted me and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. It's the battle of genres. But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Okay. Oops! What's behind this door? It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. Okay. You fool me. I'm absolutely shocked! How come? I have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works!
Well, yeah, why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just drawn by a bunch of amateurs.
You just don't get it! Not at all!
I do get it. And with a face like yours, anyone could tell nothing you do is worthwhile.
Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author! Now hear this! Apprentices mean nothing at all! What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius! My creations are what determine my meaning and value!
You're so full of it!
I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. Hey Kyuka, how you doing? It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. That's true. Well, I think we searched mostly everything. I might have left out a place, I don't know, but we're going to continue searching in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you want to, you can like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I will see you in the next episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Bye bye!